The fourth time. Here it is, the fourth time. Because I've been interrupted. And in the first one, half of my head was cut off because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to run a camera. Or a cell phone, as the case may be. Welcome to Enormous, the podcast, episode 1. I'm going to keep it short because I'm trying to figure out how to engage an audience, and I have a tendency to ramble real bad. Got the snuffles, some allergy shit, something going on here, so that's going to be super fun for all of you. Haircut, super crispy. Going to be moving to the grocery store because shit this fresh belongs in the produce aisle. You already know that. And I'm falling apart. I might be dying. At any rate, dude, I've tried this 4 times, man, and I want you to have it, but I'm super bad at this. Anyway, briefly tell you about my Chicago trip, which was only 18 hours of driving, round trip. Plus I drove in Chicago, which was hell, but it's all good now. Anyway, went to see a Korean pop band called BTS at Soldier Field, and that was cool. It was a good show. Very interactive. Korean hip hop is probably better than domestic hip hop at this point. Their flows are good, beats are on point. In a lot of the songs, it recalls the '90s East Coast style, so it's a little boom bappy, which is good. It's a neat sound, like it. Catchy music. We didn't go for me. We went for everybody else, because I'm an old bitter man, and they like Korean pop a lot. It was cool. A lot of lights and fireworks and all kinds of things were happening. But the production value was crazy. I don't even know how to describe it. Look them up. And we got rained on all day long. And we got cold. And then we had to walk a half mile because people don't know how to play in their fucking venue. So we had to go around outside of this big ass Soldier Field deal, arena, or whatever the fuck it is. And then we had to go down a trail and across a road and under a road and around a park, and then couldn't find an Uber forever because they said they couldn't get there, even though there was Ubers going by like crazy when we were there. It was just Uber, taxi, Lyft, Uber, taxi, 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 Uber, Uber, Lyft, taxi, Uber. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyways, driving in Chicago, man. Here's a little known fact. This is how they filmed Mad Max Fury Road. They went to Chicago and told everybody, hey guys, we're going to film a movie. So what we need you to do is get up in the morning and aerosol your teeth like normal and just drive. But today we're going to, in order to keep the bicyclists safe, we're going to strap them to the front of semis and buses, and then you guys are just going to drive. And then they set up their cameras by the side of the road, and then at the end of the day, took it down, edited it a little bit, put it in a theater, and sold us all tickets. Crazy. So probably go to Chicago again. Probably won't drive again, because I'm a cordon-fed guy, man. That's not my thing. But Chicago's a beautiful city. Our hotel was right on Lake Michigan, which was dope. And the architecture there is beautiful. It was cool. Saw a dude rollerblading backwards down the road, and there were cars, and he didn't care, and no one really ever seemed to care. Here's how you drive in Chicago, or how the people in Chicago who drive there every day drive. They've got one hand on their steering wheel and one hand on their horn, and they go, and when they're not able to go and do exactly what they've been doing and going where they want to go exactly, they're on that horn, just and it's intense. Anyway, Chicago trip in a nutshell. Saw a good concert. It was a great concert. I'm maybe not a huge fan, but the songs are catchy, and the show was crazy. It was good. At any rate, I'm trying to figure all this out. I appreciate your patience, and I got some subscribers out of the last video. That was dope. So shout out and big love to those people who were courageous enough to subscribe to this bullshit. Got a decent amount of views. Pretty pumped. Anyways, I'm exhausted from trying to do this, and hopefully everything connects this time. As if it doesn't, then too fucking bad. Whatever this video is, it is going on YouTube. And if somebody wants to look at it, that's awesome. And if they don't, that's also awesome. Anyway, I also tried to do this a little bit spontaneous this time because having a script was really hard last time. It was really stilted, and I felt there was no element of humanity. Anyways, I know this is probably pretty boring, and I apologize for that. I will figure out how to engage my audience. And other than that, this has been Enormous, the podcast, episode 1, I guess. And we're all done. See you next week.